What's up, guys? I'm back out here in the shop today. We're gonna build a set of headers for this passenger side, so y'all stay tuned. One thing you want to keep in mind when building headers, make sure you got all your spark plugs in and everything that's gonna be there. That way you know how to work your way around everything. We rotated the starter because it was in the way. Give us more clearance. Get down there to that collector, but yeah, we're working on it. We're doing a little brainstorming. All right, let's talk a little bit about how these work. This is your IC engine works blocks. So these things have got center line arrows on every one of them. You can see. Say you had to build something of this. See, the two centers are different. But you can take each dot, 1, 2, 3, and that's the difference in the center lines. You can take and take this measurement with a set of calipers, transfer your mark however you want to do it after you cut both of them. So what you do is you separate them at the difference in center lines. You got two pieces. Then what you do is you cut this piece, cut this piece. For example, you have your piece cut. Pretty similar here, not exact. As you can see right here, center of the 180 is laid out. Also, the center line of this was laid out. We're using this for example. That'll be center line to center line, but in that case, the measurement you took with the calipers will be kind of like that. Center line will be different, which in turn, see how much it rolls it. Put it back dead center, straight. It's pretty much how we do all of it. Everywhere center line changes, we make a cut, take measurements, and just make the fits. Pretty simple. Hardest thing really is getting just the idea of how you want to run these headers. Then again, you see the headers we built's got several welds in a row. That's because you may have something like this. All different center lines. Makes a funky bend, which sometimes you need. That's why we're cutting these individual pieces out. Taking them, tacking them. Then we test fit them always, never weld anything out. And what we got set up here, so you wanted to cut this piece here out of this 180. We built this little jig, 2x4 sheet metal. It's got sides on it. So what you do, you take, as it's already right, size fit flush. There's your cut line. But if it was different, say it was this much shorter, we'd take it and we'd rotate this piece of wood all the way till it gets to the cut line. And we lock that nut back down. And then we take our U-bend, stick back in here, and we take it over here to the bandsaw. Harbor Freight bandsaw. We made this sheet metal here the exact same size as this table. Slide it on there. Everything is locked in and ain't moving. Cut it. Push it right on through and cut it. You can buy this from the same people that build this header kit, but it was a little bit cheaper on my part. I always trying to do stuff a little bit cheaper. Not always, but sometimes. A little bit cheaper for me just to build one. So maybe give y'all an idea. If you ever do this, you may want to build you one. I mean, that's pretty much how all this stuff works. And it gets complicated and complex, and you know, but you'll get the drift of it once you get going. Because here's a tube we have right here laid out already. Kind of got a few pieces of tape on it, keep it from twisting, because sometimes they will twist. See difference in center line? Focus up. Difference. And then these straight ones, I mean, they just obviously gonna be straight. We just ain't got the arrows lined up. And then right here makes that bend. Just a little bit of difference in the center line. Basically, that's it. I mean, it's not too terrible, but takes a little practice, I guess. I'm kind of new at it myself, so.
Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
Buying this one.
No matter what you wear, you get well insulation. Food up. I mean, it just takes a lot.
Soundstripe.
Alright. So what we got so far. Cube number 1. If you notice, center line in 180 we laid out. Every time change direction, the center line changes. Here's the center line and the next one. Cube number 1. Working on number 2 here. And as you can see, center, you have to cut it, rotate it that much. Center, you have to cut, rotate every high cut, and so you get all your turns. Second tube.
Soundtrack.
They keep flashing on me.
Soundtrack.
And even though that ain't the 35 amp, yeah. Give it a post play. Off this building.
Soundtrack.
Well, it's kind of what we got done today. One tube all the way out. Second tube, a little bit of the way. We got the hard part out of the way. We got it all figured up how we want to run it. We got it sitting over here on the table. And this is it. Got to do some more cutting, but we'll get there eventually. Call it a day. Try to hit it some more at the end of the week. That's as far as we got today. We're gonna try to work on it at the end of the week. Maybe finish them up and get all the collectors welded on, big bend flanges. But y'all stay tuned for part 2, finishing of the headers, and probably do a little video on how I weld them out too. So y'all be looking out for that. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, share. Appreciate everybody that's liked and shared and subscribed so far. Y'all have a blessed one. Thank you.
Soundtrack. Soundtrack.